Hi, Kyle Snow here at Leatherings.com. Today we will discuss how to paint a leather jacket. Let's get started. Painting a leather jacket is a fun, easy way to customize it. Use acrylic paints, spray paint, or even metallic markers to create designs on a leather jacket. Make sure that the leather is clean and test your paint before you get started. Then, paint the design of your choice on the back, sleeves, front, or collar of the jacket. Let's get started with first part of choosing paint. In this part, firstly choose acrylic paints for long-lasting, bold colors. Acrylic paint works best for painting a leather jacket. Avoid oil-based, watercolor, or fabric paint since these may not show up on the jacket and are likely to run. Find acrylic paint in a variety of colors at your local craft supply store. If possible, get an acrylic paint that is specially made for leather, such as Angelus paint. This will help to ensure that the paint will stay put, even if you wear the jacket out in the rain or need to wipe it off with a wet rag to clean it. Make sure that the paint will show up on the jacket. If the jacket is black, opt for bright, light colors. Darker colors are unlikely to show up. White, choose any color you like except for white or light pastel colors. A color such as red, blue, or pink. Avoid paints in the same color as the jacket. Opt for colors that are lighter and brighter than the jacket and steer clear of colors that are similar to the color of the jacket. Secondly, select spray paint for an all-over color or to create stencil designs. Spray paint also works well on leather jackets. However, since spray paint covers a large surface area, this option is best for creating an all-over painted look. Or, use spray paint to add a stencil message or design onto a large part of the jacket, such as the back of the jacket. For example, spray paint a white leather jacket with gray, orange, or pink spray paint to change the color. Or, place stencils on the back of the jacket and spray paint onto the stencil to create a message or design. Thirdly, create designs on leather with a metallic permanent marker. While other colors of permanent marker will not show up on a leather jacket, a metallic permanent marker will show up. This is a great way to add bold designs to your jacket and to create precision lines. Some people may also find it easier than painting the jacket. Try writing a message or drawing a design using gold, copper, or silver permanent marker. Use the metallic marker anywhere on the jacket, such as the back, collar, sleeves, or cuffs. Keep in mind that fabric markers will not show up on leather. Check your local craft supply store for metallic permanent markers. Second part is prepping the leather. In this part, firstly wipe the leather with an alcohol pad to clean it. The paint will stick to the surface of a leather jacket better if you remove any coatings, grease, or wax from the outside of the jacket first. Get an alcohol wipe or wet a cotton ball with isopropyl alcohol. Use the pad or ball to wipe the surface of the jacket where you plan to paint. Repeat this a few times to ensure that all of the coating has been removed. Secondly, use a piece of fine sandpaper to remove tough coatings. If the outside of your jacket still looks or feels like it has coating on it, such as if it has a noticeable sheen when the light hits it, then buff it with a piece of fine sandpaper. Rub the sandpaper on the area of the jacket you want to paint using small circular motions. Do this for a few minutes and then wipe the surface with a damp paper towel or cloth. Be careful not to damage the leather as you buff it. Apply gentle pressure and only buff the surface enough to remove the coating. Thirdly, test the paint on an inner flap of the jacket first. Before painting the outside of the jacket, test the color of paint you want to use on an interior flap. This will allow you to see how it looks before you commit to having it all over the outside of the jacket. Keep in mind that some paints may also react with markers, so test some of the marker over a dried patch of paint on the inside of the jacket or logo onto the back of the jacket. Set up your work area before you start painting to customize a leather jacket. Covering your work surface with newspaper. If you have a favorite band, just paint a quarter-sized amount of each color of paint onto a paper plate. Gathering your paintbrushes, name, stencil, logo, and any other items you will need to create your design is Imagine Dragons. Part is creating fun band's name on the back of the jacket. In this part, firstly create a floral design on the leather jacket to soften your look. Often appears on the band's merchandise to soften the look of a leather jacket. If you love the Misfits, then write the name using the band's signature font and add a giant flower you want onto your jacket. Draw a tattoo design onto your leather jacket. The front don't want to get an actual tattoo. Use your leather jacket. Paint flowers onto a jacket design onto the back. Try painting a classic collar rose in the center of your jacket. This is a great way to flaunt your style without inking your back of your jacket with a floral your jacket within the sleeves of your design with a vine such as a heart that says mom or an anchor. Another option is to paint the jacket with something that you'd like to get tattooed at some point. Draw the image or ask an artistic friend to draw it for you. Then use the design as a guide to create the same image on your leather jacket. Include a word or phrase to the jacket to personalize it. Paint any letters, words, or phrases onto your leather jacket. Paint on the back, sleeves, collar, or front of the jacket. Choose your own initials, your name or a nickname, or a phrase that is significant to you. For example, if your initials are RSJ, add them to one of the jacket sleeves. If your nickname is JoJo, include it on the front lapel of the jacket. If you love the saying life is short, laugh often, write this on the back of your jacket. Thanks for listening. Check out leatherings.com.